So hi everyone, I am Nikhil Ambikar, currently a second year 4 technology student at University Institute of Computer Technology, and today we are talking about the dark side of the positive thinking. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome to today's discussion on the dark side of the positive thinking. While the positive thinking is often championed for its many benefits, it is crucial to explore the potential downsides it may have. In this session, we aim to provide a balanced perspective by examining real life studies and evidences as well as some experiences. So let's dive into this thought provoking topic. The first is the suppression of negative emotions. While living, we are surrounded by many positive as well as negative emotions. So when we talk about the positive thinking, somewhere we are suppressing the negative emotions or the negative thoughts that arises in our mind. One of the potential downsides of the positive thinking is the tendency to suppress or deny the negative emotions. The idea of just thinking the positive things can sometimes lead to in avoidance of the real issues. The issues that are present in your life can be avoided by yourself while focusing on just positivity. However, research has shed light on the negative consequences of emotional suppressions. In a study conducted by Ford and colleagues in 2017, the participants who repressed or who suppressed their negative emotions experienced increased psychological stress responses. So what it states that when you try to be positive all the time, okay, and you are suppressing your negative emotions, after all we are surrounded by positive thoughts as well as negative thoughts. When we suppress the negative thoughts, negative emotions, so what it does, it affects psychologically to our body. So in case of mental illnesses as well as stress responses. Similarly, a study by John and Gross in 2004 revealed that the harmful effects of emotional suppression on mental health and relationships are also there. So in case of relationships as well as mental health, it can be very dangerous. So it is crucial to acknowledge and address the negative emotions rather than simply trying to mask or hide them with the positivity. The second is overlooking realistic assessment. Like excessive positive thinking can sometimes result in an overly optimistic outlook that overlooks the potential risk or the challenges. So what, in simplified language, we can say that in excessive positive thinking you can overlook or you can just ignore the potential risk or the challenges that are present in your life. So while optimism is generally encouraged, it is important to strike a balance between the positivity and realism. So be realistic. Defensive pessimism is an interesting concept that suggests embracing a more realistic and cautious approach, which can be beneficial in certain situations. Like if you are someone who is having really unrealistic expectations from their life, like someone who is preparing for any competitive exam and he is just focusing on the results, like yes, the results will be out, I'll be AIR number 1, like something that. So be realistic, have a realistic approach in your life. Under that thing you are saying that this is my positive approach and I am saying it is in a positive way. It can really backstab you, okay, from your results, from your actual results. So by considering potential obstacles and preparing for them, the individuals were better equipped to handle the challenges effectively. And a study conducted by Norem and Cantor in 1986, it was found that the defensive pessimism had positive effects in academic settings. So you can have an idea about the defensive pessimism. The third is hindering problem-solving. Another aspect to consider is how an overly positive mindset may hinder your effective problem solving. If you are having any kind of challenge in your life and you are just thinking positively, overly positively, so excessive positive thinking can sometimes lead to cognitive biases and impair decision making. So you can have biased opinions and impair decision making. So in a study by Cool Smits and Van Knippenberg in 1999, it was revealed that overly positive thinking can make individuals more prone to biases and potentially hindering their ability to make sound decisions. So furthermore, a research by Zemak Rieger, Bettman and Fitzsimmons in 2007 demonstrated that excessive optimism can cause individuals to overlook their potential obstacles and risks, as I talked earlier. So you can just ignore your potential obstacles and risk in your life. by overly thinking positively. So a balanced approach that considers both positive and negative aspects is crucial for effective problem solving. The fourth is cultivating unrealistic expectations. Like a constant positive thinking can also cultivate unrealistic expectations of success and happiness. It's also happened in my case. Like when I was preparing for pre-medical examination, I was just thinking about the results. Like, yeah, I'll get into this kind of college. Okay, so I'm having unrealistic approach or unrealistic expectation at that time. So I felt while optimism is generally encouraged, it is essential to temper it with a dose of realism. So dose of realism is very important. And research has shown that an overly optimistic mindset can have detrimental effects. In a study by Dweck and Leggett in 1988, the negative consequences of an overly optimistic mindset in achievement settings were examined. And additionally, research by Sherratt in 2011 revealed how unrealistic optimism can lead to poor financial decision making. So it is important to strike a balance between optimism and realistic expectations to avoid disappointment in the future. The fifth is impact on well-being and relationships. The impact of positive thinking on well-being and relationships is another aspect to consider. Why? Because while positive thinking can enhance the mood and the satisfaction, an excessive focus on positive thoughts may create a gap between the internal experiences and external reality. So it again comes to the unexpected expectations about the life. So how? So in your inner self you are expecting positives, but externally everything is opposite. So it can potentially hinder authentic emotional expression and making it difficult to connect with others on a deeper level. While when you are socializing, so you are having a positive mindset, you are thinking only positively or overly positively. So what can happen? You can find it difficult to connect with other people, like who are thinking a bit about negative part. So striking a balance between positivity and acknowledging genuine emotions can foster healthier relationships and emotional well-being. So as we conclude on this decision on the potential downsides of positive thinking, it is important to emphasize that positive thinking is generally beneficial for our mental well-being and overall life satisfaction. However, it is crucial to recognize that a one-sided overly positive mindset may have its drawbacks. Like we should strive for a healthy balance between positive thinking and negative thinking, acknowledging and addressing negative emotions, adopting a realistic outlook, and considering potential obstacles and the risk. However, it is crucial to recognize that one-sided overly positive mindset may have its drawbacks. Like we should strive for a healthy balance between positive and negative thinking, acknowledging and addressing negative emotions, adopting a positive and realistic outlook, and considering potential obstacles and the risk. Remember that the true growth and resilience often emerge from a well-rounded perspective. Like you have to be 360 degree. So in order, like every coin has two sides. One side is positive and one side is negative. So you have to, as you are going to see the positive side, you should also go looking for the negative side also. After considering the negative sides, you can have the idea how we can tackle this problem or tackle this situation. So you have to emerge from a well-rounded perspective. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope that this discussion has shed light on multifaceted nature of positive thinking. So that's it for today, guys. If this video has added any value, like, or if you learned new something today, then please consider to subscribe the channel. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon in the next one. Bye bye.